that she's a doctor. She couldn't be lifted by a helicopter. I couldn't get enough. Now our time has come to an end. You always lose, you never win. I couldn't get enough. We never had highs, but Lord knows we've had our lows. Well, I can't believe that you're going away. Fist is splinter, going away. Just wanted to say goodbye, Fisty. Going away. Just wanted to say goodbye, Fisty. Going away. Just wanted to say goodbye, Fisty. Going away. Just wanted to say goodbye, Fisty.
And welcome everybody to the YouTube Saints.
Hello, everybody. I know you are all enjoying that wonderful track. You can find more like that from Galactic Bubble Productions. I am awake, fresh from my nap. I hope you're all feeling as rested and chipper as I wish I was. So, yeah. So we are back. We've still pumping that format out. Hope you enjoyed the news scroll. We're not fake news here. We're not about fake news. We only report the real headlines.
We're all about the truths.
Yep. We went. In fact, it was breaking news just before we got here. Turns out that at Pier 1 Imports, you can actually get a table that was made from another table.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's some legit hipster shit. You can stop stealing barn doors now to decorate your urban loft, because we've got you covered here, and might even have some coupons.
It's so green. It's so green, man.
It's so green. It's so green. It's super green. I don't even know how green it is. It's super green.
Green like a crystal.
So how goes the thing that's on the West Coast for the holiday?
Oh, it's fucking beautiful. It's cold as fuck, but it's sunny. It's amazing. I got my wife back. It's pretty good. I did have to go down to San Diego and abduct her in a sack. But it was like our proposal night all over again.
It was a Kazakh wedding, yeah.
It was.
Yeah, just the traditional wedding sack handed down through the ages.
Mm-hmm.
Those fucking filthy Finns stealing everybody's fucking traditions, because they don't, there is no Finnish culture.
My wedding sack has Slimer embroidered on it, but not like Slimer from the fucking movies, but like straight from the real Ghostbusters Slimer. My mom
I thought you were gonna say the actual legend of Slimer, because it was plucked from Finnish historical lore.
Most people don't know that. That's true.
Yeah. In fact, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was actually the original Krampus.
It's true. It absolutely is true. Oh man. Well, how are things over on the wrong coast?
Chilly, chilly and wet, and Chilean wine. It's terrible.
Chilean wine? Oh yeah, you're drinking Chilean wine.
Yeah, I had it last week, and it's $8, but I can't really, it's like, what do you expect? I was really hoping I'd get a nice bottle of Venezuelan wine. It's like a full-size bottle, but it's only filled to here. I had no such luck.
I got that reference. That's great.
I know, it's the fucking workers' paradise, It
is.
In fact, even making that joke, I couldn't help but think back to Comrade Starbucks. He's really carved out such a special place in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So mahalo, comrades, and a quabe to comrades, the Starbucks and Panera Bread.
Yep, absolutely.
By the way, yeah, if anyone doesn't, and I'm not even doing this just to promote the video, but Dan Arrow is Comrade Starbucks from
ahead,
now
Turtle.
until the end of eternity on the internet. Forever.
So somebody just said I'm brown bagging the peace Pepsi. That's right. This is Pepsi. I'm all about peace tonight, everybody. I'm all about peace tonight. We gotta keep some people calm because their britches are all up in a mess. Speaking of that, let's get to the news.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off with an interesting story. Might be like the first time anyone's uttered these words, but someone, a French person, won something.
Oh shit! Yeah. Of course, we had to talk about it.
Yeah, or just I mean, it's while people are triggered left and right, and I could honestly not be pressured to give a shit either way. I mean,
No.
like if yeah, but yeah, Le Pen, everyone's their hope for a French Donald Trump didn't come true, and instead they've got macaroni. President Macaroni, who's apparently a
I was gonna make the macaroni joke. God damn it!
Oh, well, you could still make the macaroon joke, you know?
Now I can't.
I don't like macaroons.
I don't really like macaroons.
Which is why I didn't vote in the French election.
Honestly, though, I found this so fucking bizarre. We'll play just a little news clip here in a second, but I found this so fucking bizarre because so many people who were not French were so invested in this election, and I understand why. But I think people went a little nutty with it, like a little fucking crazy. Just
a little crazy with an election. That's kind of hard to believe, you know?
I know.
In this day and age, when we're all so civil and nice to each other.
Yeah, usually politics are just such a nice, like, even-handed conversation, you know? It's not that big of a deal.
I'm just glad I didn't actually. I mean, from time to time, I saw people, like, make France great again, and I'm just wondering, when in your lifetime was France great? Yeah. So yeah, but it's some sweet democracy action. Sexism, misogyny won the day once more. We got.
As long as I can still get my croissants, I'm all right, man.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Oh yeah, I know, and I mean that stinky cheese. Because I've been told, I have it on good authority. The only reason that around the world we all know France for stinky cheese is because they keep the good shit for themselves and export the garbage out of their country.
Right.
And if we did, if we had good food in this country, I'm sure we'd do the same. But instead, we just feed it to ourselves. So, it looks as though France is going to remain France, and that the sun will rise tomorrow, and then we'll still set on Marie Le Pen's ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, then the French Nazi didn't win, so.
Fuck.
I did love. There was one meme I did love though. It was a UK ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the superhero with a choice or whatever.
Right.
And on the one hand, it's like be sad that Macron won, but on the other one, it's like rejoice that France is fucked. Like, what's an Englishman to do?
Oh God, yeah. Well, I'll put it this way. Like, I've three things that I really took away from the whole French election. This is like the sum and total of it is. Number one, if your candidate won, congratulations. Number two, if your candidate lost, I'm sorry, your candidate lost. That sucks. Number three, if you want to see a salt mine on the same level as far left Democrats were pissed off at election night here in America, go to _Donald right now. And for some reason, that whole subreddit is a fucking salt mine. Like, is it really that big of like a fucking crushing defeat? You don't even live there. You don't even.
You probably weren't even gonna go there to begin with. Just,
no.
I'd love to see the Eiffel Tower, but the fucking globalists are ruining it for us.
Shut the fuck up. Just go see the Eiffel Tower. Fucking
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Paris is probably still as filthy today as it was yesterday.
Just stay away from busy roads.
Yeah, and all those trucks du peace, the trucks du resistance.
Driving down the road in the truck of peace. Oh.
I'm so glad Saitan is back, by the way.
Saitan Atheist is amazing.
Yes.
Do we need to watch this clip? I mean, all it's basically saying is Macaroni won over Le Pen.
The lippiness. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm having see. This is one of the ways in which I do sort of admire cable news anchors because
Mm.
I'm kind of out of things to talk about when it comes to the French election, but they've been doing it
Yeah.
all day.
Let's let them sum it up real quick.
Emmanuel
Yeah.
Macron defeating Le Pen to become the country's next president. Here in the U.S., President Trump tweeting out just a short time ago, congratulations
Tweeting
to
out, of
Emmanuel
course.
Macron
Tweeting
on
out.
his big win today as the next president of France. I look very much forward to working with him. We've got full coverage for you. CNN chief international correspondent Christian Amanpour is
Biggest,
at the
the
Macron.
next big election scandal is going to be that like Macron's been working with Candid the whole time.
This election
Trump's
brought to you by Candid.
brought to you by Candid. It's a great social media app, wonderful if you're skeptical in certain communities, and yeah, it is. I'm fucking just gonna get in a fucking Twitter spat. That's what I really want. I want this. I don't know shit about this Macron guy, but I hope he's like. I hope he's to the left of Cesar Chavez, just so we can watch Donald Trump tweet about him.
Okay, Anti-Sleeper just had the best one. Macaroni won over Penne in the 2017 presidential election. Yes, yes,
Very
Anti.
good. Yes, I drink
Beautiful.
this shitty wine to you.
Cheers. I tip my peace Pepsi to you, sir.
That's so bad. Oh,
Sometimes
I
I
know,
think
but-
sometimes I think our audience is even more clever than me. Not you. You're way more clever than me. But like, I don't
yeah,
know. Peace
yeah. I
Pepsi.
mean, like I've got a couple of cylinders misfiring at the moment, so I'm not in peak. I'm not at, like I'm not at my peak. But yeah, I'm still funnier than you. Let's move on.
That's not funny.
Yeah. Well,
Next.
this is yeah. You can introduce this one.
Oh God. Okay. So, and I need to fucking bring my shit up.
There we go. Yep.
Yep,
And
yep.
preparation is half the battle.
All right. So our next news story: FCC to investigate Stephen Colbert's controversial Trump joke. Chairman. Why does it just say
Ah.
chairman after that? That's weird.
But is what the the chairman. That's the chairman of the FCC.
Right.
Trying to remind us that that is a position.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Here, let me share my
Yeah.
screen with you actually, so you can actually see what I'm actually even fucking reading, because I didn't give you this article. Or did you send me this article?
I sent you this one. Yeah, it's from NBC News.
Yeah.
The head of the federal, see, it tells you right in the first sentence, Jeff. The head of the Federal Communications Commission said it will investigate late night TV host Stephen Colbert and take appropriate action after receiving complaints about his controversial monologue earlier this week. His opener during Monday's Late Show with Stephen Colbert took aim at President Donald Trump by referencing a sexual act. I think we know. He said he is Vladimir Putin's cock holster.
Yep.
I find the term cock slot to sort of roll off the tongue a little more, but then again, maybe there's a reason that his show is on the networks and mine is funny. Now, the funniest thing I found about this entire thing, right? As soon as I saw hashtag Fire Colbert, and first I saw people were saying, "Oh, it's a bunch of butthurt liberals who are, they don't like the homophobia." But when you looked at the fucking tag, it was a bunch of red hats. It was a whole bunch of salty red hats, and I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, these Suey Park jokes are not going to tell themselves. And so, yeah, this is pretty much what happens when Baked Alaska gets like shithouse hammered, wakes up and finds out he raw dogged Suey Park the night before, and it gave birth to a hashtag. This is where we're at, people. This is where we're at. And I hate to say it, even because it's like, it's the side that loves triggering snowflakes. Can't handle Stephen Colbert making a joke about basically Donald Trump blowing Putin, if not, taking it in the pooper.
It's so the whole thing is so preposterous to me, and it really is. It's that fucking double standard that I think is so fascinating. When Colbert makes a joke about the leftists, it's fine, but you gotta respect our president. Blah blah blah. Fuck off, dude. Everybody's open for ridicule and derision. Like, it's one thing. I was saying like after he won, actually, yeah, he's your president. You got to fucking deal with it. I'm sorry, but that's just stating fucking reality. that doesn't mean we can't then make fun of him for it. Trump's easy to make fun of. Even if you like him, you should still feel free to make fun of him.
You should feel obligated to make fun of him. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, he's the most powerful man in the country. Yeah. Is that by default means he is like the best target for jokes. And like one of my biggest disappointments was there just weren't enough funny like jokes about Obama during his reign. It's just like a lot of them were just weak sauce, and I'm like, come on. And then when Trump won, I was like, well, at least there won't be anything like there's not going to be any shortage of lols to be had.
Right.
And I was absolutely right.
The thing
But
that
yeah,
I think is it's so the thing that's shitty about this though is like the FCC is legitimately looking into whether or not this is a violation of the SEC. Like that's so fucking stupid.
Well,
That's
the
so fucking
FCC itself,
ridiculous.
the FCC itself is fucking stupid. The FCC, I mean, of all of the federal agencies out there, and you know, it's funny because you hear people like, we need to abolish the Department of Education, abolish the IRS, all this shit, right? It's like, when are you going to get around to talking about fucking the FCC? They are the buzzkills. It's like them and the ATF are like your overbearing parents who don't let you actually experience college the way you might like to,
Right.
because they're constantly writing like, are you reading your Bible? Are you reading your Bible?
Fuck.
Yes, Mom, I am. Okay, no off-color jokes and be in bed by 10. It's like you're 22 years old. And that's, yeah, these people are professional fucking buzzkills. And honestly, like that, you know, saying that he's Putin's cock holster.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I could really go for an actual federal department that, you know, finds people for telling jokes that are
not funny.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be safe. But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
mean, it was honestly kind of a weak joke to begin with.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like and they're saying here in the article, like after 10 p.m., the amount of conduct that the indecency rules are applied to is relaxed, and that's way super true too. I mean, there was one famous example was MTV. As much as MTV fucking sucks now, at one point MTV did air the unedited, completely uncut music video for "Smack My Bitch Up," and that has like full blown heroin abuse and fucking nudity and hardcore sex acts and like all sorts of shit. So I mean, there are these like, you know, there are points where TV can be edgy late at night.
Yeah, and well, it's the funniest. It's funny too though, because when you think back to the kind of shit, when we were kids, right? That they were like, you know, The Simpsons. The Simpsons. For those who are not maybe of like in their 30s yet or something, there was a time in which The Simpsons was looked at as like an edgy show that was corrupting the youth and all of this crap, right? And now, I mean, like Family Guy is fucking boring now.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta find South Park on a day that like Trey or Matt are getting divorced and are high on speed when they make the episode, and then you're like, "Ooh, how did you get away with that? Fuck."
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and it's like, especially at this point, yeah, the FCC, like, well, John Doe says the FCC can't touch cable, and that's true, but the very fact that, I mean, these networks are these networks are tanking. Their programming in, you know, pretty routinely sucks. The you know, honestly, like having Colbert as a late night host, you know, replacing, was it Letterman, I think.
Yeah.
I kind of found it when it happened. I was thinking, like, you know, that makes sense, and he's a decent host. He's a funny host. He's a funny TV show host, and yeah, late night works for him. It's, let's see, what was it? Jim Parsons. Who is gay, joked about the Colbert controversy. He taught me new terms.
Yeah, tell me.
He's gay? I couldn't tell.
I don't even know who that is.
He's like he's like a mix of Bill Nye and Liberace, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I thought this was kind of funny though. Colbert said, "I'm not going to repeat the phrase, but I just want to say for the record, life is short, and anyone who expresses their love for another person in their own way is to me an American hero." No. I mean, like it's one thing. Okay, I understand why he said that. He said that because he doesn't want anybody to think that he's like homophobic or anything like that. But nobody should really be thinking Stephen Colbert is homophobic. Like, just watch Stephen Colbert for a couple of weeks, and you're gonna get a pretty good feeling that the dude's pretty on the level. He's cool with the gays. He loves the gays. But like, it's such a pandering statement,
Well, I mean, but I mean, in this day and age, though, too, we're honestly like people are in. If you're in the public eye, you're required to constantly apologize ahead of time for anything you might say that might offend someone, because no one's got a sense of humor, and
yep.
And yeah, and and the other thing you can count on too, you notice, like, if you make an off-color gay joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people, it's typically not actually gay people who are offended.
No.
It's non-binaries. It's it's the gender queer set. It's I'm sure ContraPoints would be happy to fucking spray Twitter with discontent over a joke that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course it would. Of course it would.
Yeah.
But no, like actual like very, 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 very gay men usually have a really fucking great sense of humor. And I mean, that's just the way it is. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. I mean, fuck. Actually, I saw, what was it? I think hasn't Chris Pratt had to publicly apologize for shit like 3 times in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah. First, it was because he said he wanted more stories about blue collar America. Everybody crucified him. And then recently, he said, like in a promotional thing, you got to turn this up. Listen up, crank it up, blah, blah, blah. Basically, like, this is something cool, so you want to hear this. And then people are like, that is offensive to deaf people. What? Fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me?
I was telling our deaf audience out there, I'm sorry, someone got fucked in the butt.
All right, let's catch up with Super Chat real quick before we go to the next one.
The news isn't funny.
We have to make it funny. That's our job. Crow tithes to the format. Here you go, waiting screen. We saw that while everybody's jamming out to Galactic Bubble Productions. Thank you, buddy. Wow, Tanuki, something, Steel Panther, something, Jonathan Davis. I'm too tired to properly troll at night, y'all. Love you, Tanuki.
So it's not just me then. It's not just me. This is an odd thing I noticed because, like the last video, there was a stream a couple nights ago I did literally because I was just... Actually, yeah, you ended up drinking your fucking, what was it, licorice vodka at the end of it. But yeah, there has been an odd thing. I noticed there is just this like drought, this energy drought all around. Everyone's like, troll.
They're tired.
I'm gonna do a video.
People are tired. They need the next big fucking shocking thing, like politics are fucking boring.
There's only 2 genders. Fuck.
Just start talking to marital aids. It works for me, man. Some love from Big Mike, and then again from Big Mike. The FCC is required by law to investigate when a complaint is filed. They can't ignore because it's stupid. The curse of regulations. That makes sense, man. Absolutely.
Maybe this would be a good time to start flooding the FCC with nonsense complaints. Then, like, I was watching C-SPAN and they were wearing clothing of mixed fibers, and that offends me deeply as a Catholic. Just flood them with that shit. Not only to make them too busy to do their shitty jobs, but also, well, I mean, what do we know how? What do we know how to do well when it comes to dumb shit outside of stealing Shia LaBeouf's flag?
Shitpost.
And what do we shitpost for? We virtuously shitpost. We troll for the sake of the future, for the sake of future generations, so that they can grow up in a world, where they're swimming in shitposts. I guess I kind of lost it at the end there. I'm so tired.
Oh fuck. So LF Panda, here's $5 dues from down under. Forsters, drop bears, kangaroos, or whatever we are to America.
They're all walking on the ceiling down there. No, they said they're all walking on the ceiling down there because they're on the wrong side of the planet.
That's actually completely true. Most people don't know that. Some love from Alex W. We got Sanguine Mahamhain. I keep trying to say it, buddy. But Jeff, Trump equals bad and gay equals good, so Trump cannot equal gay or else gay equals bad. Oh. Well, we all know that the only reason why Trump held the LGBT flag is because LGBT is actually a secret hate symbol that means let's gas the blacks too. You didn't hear that? You didn't see that one?
No.
Oh man. Oh my god. Yeah, that's another one of the latest ones of like white supremacy or let's drink some fucking milk. Yeah.
No, there was. I mean, I was walking down the sidewalk the other day, and I noticed some. What I was pretty sure it was a white power symbol, but then I realized it was just some like spray paint that road crews had left behind.
Oh yeah.
Just highlighting where the cable lines were.
Oh,
but I'm sure the Independent will be happy to say it's white supremacy.
I can't believe Sarah Silverman thought that was a swastika. That's fucking crazy. One more, $10 from Sean Norton. Baking cookies and listening to the YouTube Saints. What a great way to enjoy my Sunday evening. Keep up the great show, guys. We love you. We love everybody. Thank you very much.
Trying to balance out the wholesomeness in your life there, Sean. Just like it's like, well, I'm baking cookies and my kids are in bed and it's great. And oh god, it's just too wholesome. Ugh, I need something foul. Oh, I know. That's right. Jeff and Nick and Jeff. There we go. Let's count down to set a timer. So all I need to do is I put my cookies in the oven and then I basically wait between dick jokes, and I know that at least 5 minutes have passed.
So we got one more, and then I think we're going to introduce it, but then we're going to bring Undoomed on, and we're going to watch the video with him, because we don't want to keep Undoomed waiting, and we love Undoomed. We need him here.
Oh, the sky. Oh, by the way, Rogue Savage, everyone knows why the sky is blue. God loves the infantry. There's only two types of soldiers, am I right? It's infantry and everybody else.
So our third news article that we're going to cover for this week is Philip DeFranco. Philip DeFranco is creating his own news network. Now, it's not just Philip DeFranco is creating his own news network, but a lot of people are pissed about it. But here's the basic backstory. Philly D's pissed off because he feels like the current climate for news and media and that sort of thing is very sorely lacking, so he wants to do something about it. And he's going to basically start up his own thing. And he's mostly trying to do it through Patreon. Now, you can't see how much he's making yet, but he's got 13,000 patrons. And they have to be, if I'm not mistaken, a minimum of 5 per month. So, do the math.
I want some of that. I want some of that action. Phil, if you're watching, just... Can you throw some love my way? I'll let you have a guest video on my channel.
Yeah. I'll
throw you
suck
some
your dick.
sub, buddy.
I'll suck your dick, Philip DeFranco.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting topic. It's an interesting idea.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of funny though, because well, the complaint, which we'll hear, reminds me a bit. This one is a little more legit when Zach Braff decided he was going to produce another self-indulgent shit film.
Oh,
yeah, and he actually went and he was like crowdfunding for it. It's like, you could pay for that shitty little indie flick with like one residual check from Garden State, homie.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get Undoomed on.
Goddamn. 13,000 subscribers.
I know, man. I know. It's fucking ridiculous. Can you even imagine?
His hair isn't even half as good as mine. I don't understand it.
Can you even imagine? That's so much fucking money. I wonder if, did I actually do this right at the start? I did. Look at that. Okay, cool.
Hey, how you doing?
Go.
Oh.
There is the man, the myth, the legend. Everybody welcome Undoomed.
Hey. How's everyone doing?
Do the synth. Do the synthesizer. Do the synthesizer.
All right.
We joke.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. I really feel like you've arrived now. I joked with him earlier this week that he probably has that thing on standby, so like he'll call his car insurance company and they'll be like, well, thank you for calling Geico. My name is Mike. How can I help you? How's it going?
That's a great idea. I want to do that.
I want you to listen to me very carefully.
Yeah.
You must lower my rate.
We all want our own theme music, right? So that'd be awesome.
I need to
Always,
update my
always do
policy.
that when you're talking to bullshit people. You put on some fucking ominous shit in the background.
Yep. Yeah,
I should get the fucking Darth Vader march.
student loan debt collectors are gonna call me up, and I'll just play Hell March in the background.
Right? Yep. That'd be good.
Call me in the middle. You're gonna call me at the crack of 9:30 in the morning. Been asleep for an hour and a half. What are you doing?
Right.
So how's life in Undoomed land?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Everything's good. Just a lot of work and yeah.
Oh God, so much fucking work. But yeah, man, no, you're a legend, you're a champ, and I've been reflecting on this for a while, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly it is. For some strange reason, every single time we end up hanging out like late at night, I am just rip roaring fucking wasted every single time.
You are.
Yeah, I'm an enabler, I guess.
That's probably what it is.
I just lure you into temptation.
Yeah, I do find it, and this is a funny thing too for those who watch us regularly. You will, I don't know if you really see it happen while we're streaming, but in the after streams, the whole floor Jeff thing happens real fast, and I feel so sober by comparison.
Yeah, but there isn't a fucking type of alcohol invented that could get you drunk.
Not at this point, no. I think I've like surpassed it. I'm like at the point now where basically turpentine and grain alcohol is how I wake up.
You've transcended it.
I'm highly trained. I'm highly trained in the
Highly trained. Yeah, yeah.
in the arts of Bukowski, as it was.
Oh, that's a good way to put it, actually. My big problem is I'm irresponsible. When we're doing streams, I'm irresponsible as fuck, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't feel fucking drunk. And then eventually I have to pee, and I stand up, and my heart actually starts pumping and like gets all the alcohol into my brain, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, you see,
all over.
the trick there, Jeff, is that what you need to do is like you keep your empties under the desk, and then you just mute yourself and try not to look awkward.
More awkward than I always look, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, our very first YouTube Saints we ever did. I'll announce it now. I'm not ashamed anymore, but I was like, oh man, okay, I didn't plan for this. I had to pee like once an hour. Usually I just try and sneak away, but like we're really into this. We're trying to make it work. I gotta pee. I grabbed a fucking bucket. I muted. I'm not joking. I fucking muted, and like literally right fucking here.
People are gonna love you now.
Like a fucking racehorse.
Those golden showers, man.
Oh yeah, people are gonna tune in for your patrons too. So like when you walk your laptop to the backyard, they'll be like, "How many buckets?"
You're gonna have to have a under desk cam now.
Well, I got that laptop now, so I can just like pick it up with me and walk over to the fence and just pee on the fence while I'm talking to them. They won't even realize it.
By the way, because I love the comment. O-Rock gave us a £5 super chat. Just finished work 5 hours ago. Got to go in for training in another 4, and instead of sleeping, I'm watching this horse shit. Gino Ree.
There's two others too. There's Rogue Savage, my handsome wizardly. Oh no, you already read that one.
Yeah.
And then 10 from Patrick Meredith. For Kekistan, teleport Jeff's hat to you and wear it, Nick.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you caught that. So when Warski was streaming with Josephine the other day, I just showed up, and you show up in a chat, and people are like, oh hey, you're here, cool, and I just started saying, I'm like, somebody give him $5 and tell them to trade hats, and it worked, and I'm like, my power grows. And so now people are like, "Hey, trade hats with Worski." Even in my stream, they're like, "You need to trade hats with Worski." I'm like, "None of Worski's hats would fit my enormous head."
Yeah, I have a giant fucking head too. So have you been following the whole Philip DeFranco thing at all, Undoomed? Are you familiar with Philly D?
Yeah, of course I know who it is and everything, but I haven't really heard much about this scandal thing, so it'd be great if you could fill me in.
Sure. Well, we got this video queued up here on the My Circle, if you still got that thing open. And
Yep.
we can take a look at this. Is I don't remember who this dude is. He's got like 70,000 subscribers though.
Oh, this is the one I watched before too. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my.
He's a fucking Keemstar clone. It seems like, except without death.
I mean, his shirt says El Deuterino, so I expect intellectual titanism right here. So let's.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What
Says the guy in the shitlord hat.
The shitlord hat and the Deadpool.
Hey, that's an academic title.
It's an academic. Yeah, it's actually no. I think it was like an old world. Before the French had elections, they just it was like the regional shitlord would decide upon who the new governor would be.
Yep.
Pretty much.
This is not my normal Call of Duty type red pill Alex Jones exposing the COD cocksucker type YouTube video, but man, this needs to be said. Phil, you're a
great start.
You are an absolute goddamn
great fucking wallpaper too.
Phil,
Which wall? Oh my god! Why does he have big red as wallpaper on his fucking computer screens?
Yeah. Jesus.
It looks like a living room too, so I'm like hoping he's not like subjecting his family to that. If he's just like, "Here, kid, watch some SpongeBob. When are you gonna take her off the screen?" "Never, not until you learn."
My God, imagine having those eyes look at you every time you open your fucking computer.
Hold on a second. This is what we're looking. This is actually Spinosaurus skin in 40 years.
Oh, come on! Jesus Christ! Oh, that's me.
You meanie.
I say it as somebody who still mostly counts him as a friend. And he's got pretty good hair, so.
He does have good hair. As
Yeah.
long
There's that.
as it lasts.
See, hashtag Bearing Mafia.
Yep.
Spino, you've got nice hair.
Phil DeFranco is out here asking people to help fund his news network that he wants to start because he's going to be quitting YouTube pretty much is what it seems like. Because honestly, the writing is on the wall. He's getting demonetized all the time. His ad revenue is down 80%. He's got other business ventures that are helping to cover that. But the YouTube game is coming to an end for most people and the money is washed up, dried up, and no one knows is ever going to return. And Phil DeFranco, being a smart businessman that he is, has tried and is going to try something new. But he wants you folks, the working class, the kids, the dumb, naive, stupid people out there to help pay for it because he doesn't rely on the fact that you will be thinking critically and realize, hold up, let me get this straight. This multi-millionaire wants me to give him money, which essentially he's a Patreon he started up, which is essentially digitally panhandling. He's out there like...
No.
Well, I was just
Has
thinking,
he ever heard of venture capitalism? Or?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Jesus.
I was just gonna say though, it's still on the wallpaper. I think it might have been like a leftover from No Fap November.
That would be that would
do
work.
it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think it would. Well, here's a question. What's the guy's channel name?
I don't remember. Oh fuck! Hang on, I'll figure it out.
I just wanted to see because here's my question. I want to go and see because if he's got a Patreon smaller than mine, then that might explain.
Eight thoughts. 8 thoughts.
8 thoughts. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this up too.
Because here's the thing. It's a funny thing. It was kind of like when Dapperton, did his the dude's got I think 4 or 5 times my subscriber base, and he's like, I could barely get by. I get a couple $100 on Patreon. I took a look. I'm like, wow. I guess your ANCAP audience is kind of tight with their wallets.
Okay, I got something to share. I'm sharing my screen, so actually you guys can see it. But I'll turn this on for the show. This is from him. I feel that if you're a YouTuber and you have a Patreon on top of it, I'm gonna have to call you a money-hungry fuck boy.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact? And well, he's got.
I'm gonna have to call you a virtue signaler.
He's got one. It's at 0 and 0, but
He does have a Patreon? Really?
oh yeah, no, yeah. But here, I'll link you in the chat here. It's
I can't look at it, Nick.
it's too funny. Oh, you can't.
No,
Okay.
I can't. I could look at
But
it
yeah.
in a DM though.
Oh yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just send it there. Yeah, it's and yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's actually I mean, I assume it's him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe this is where it's coming from. Like, you shouldn't be giving money to this millionaire. Listen, Rogaine is not cheap. No.
Yeah, he's jelly.
What the
He's super
fuck?
jelly.
Holy shit! Okay.
He's gonna come after me because I wear aviators better than he does.
0 out of $100 dollars per month. I make a $10 a month from my YouTube channel. Help support the underdog of YouTube. I do YouTube to offset the loneliness of having no friends. Oh, you know what? Somebody made this to make fun of
Oh.
it. That's what it is.
Uh,
I do YouTube to offset the loneliness of having no friends. Having people who support me gives me a sense of self-worth that was taken away from me by my abusive family. Thank you. Whoever did that, you're doing God's work, and bless you. Bless you.
oh yeah.
I gotta
Oh,
wonder though, is the Harry Potter font, is that like staple of his channel? And they had that for giggles too.
I don't know. That's fucking crazy, man.
Top kick.
Yeah. But I mean, the simple thing about this is like, as a creator, Patreon is not fucking online panhandling. It can be, but if you're honestly giving people something for their contribution, even if it's just your fucking videos, it's people's willingness and desire to want to help support somebody that they appreciate and they want to see succeed. There's nothing fucking wrong
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. It's a lot better to do it that way. I mean, I hope he can make this happen, DeFranco, because that's a lot better than going to a fucking venture capitalist and basically hand over your company before it even started to them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole idea behind it too is to basically create sort of the news network that he probably rightly presumes his fans, and I guess to this, within concentric circles, our fans as it was, would like. So if you have it funded by the people who want it, you're not beholden to anyone.
I'm not sure what the difference is between that and Netflix, except you get to choose what you want to pay.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. No, that makes total sense to me for sure. It's
I mean,
just
like,
such
you
a
want to
weird
talk
thing.
you want to talk online panhandling, and I'll put the link in the description afterwards. there is an open GoFundMe that I'm trying to raise money to get to VidCon, so we can do a special live on location episode or two of Saints with some of your favorite YouTubers, and I'm sure Jeff will be able to do it if I'm not even there. But and if I don't meet the goal, either everyone gets refunded or the money goes to prostate cancer.
Right.
So
right.
I'll put the link in afterwards.
We'll figure it. We'll figure it out. We'll get you to VidCon.
Yeah,
One way or the other.
our ass cancer. Let's watch some more of this ass cancer though.
Oh, okay. All right.
We don't have to.
No, why not? Fuck this dude. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. How can we not?
Please give me money. Please give me money. That's what a Patreon is. Let's just cut it fucking straight here. Basically, on the goddamn internet, panhandling digitally, like, alms for the poor, alms for the poor. I'm a multi-millionaire. Could you please give me money? I don't want to spend my own money to start this new business. It's going to make me richer. It might fail, it might not, but I don't want to goddamn risk it for the biscuit, but I want you people to fund it for me because I want you guys to pay for me to become richer, to become a goddamn multimedia personality now.
Okay, pop quiz. This is the thing that I find interesting. I don't know how this guy actually feels about Alex Jones. Maybe he like exposes Alex Jones. I don't know. I know nothing about this dude. But Alex Jones built InfoWars off a basic radio show. He got to start just having the radio show, but he has built a fucking, whether you like Alex Jones or not, I think he's hilarious as fuck. And you know,
Hey, he is funny.
Obviously full of shit, but like hilarious
Yeah.
as fuck. But
There's a market for that too.
oh yeah, no, dude, people will pay for crazy. Are you fucking kidding me? God, I did that like
I
pretty
would-
much every relationship I've ever been in, except for except for my wife. You know, so but
I hear you, brother.
but what's actually like made Alex Jones's empire is him selling lies in the form of sugar pills. You know, like Which is better,
Water
selling people
purifiers.
sell people false hope, or be like, hey, look, you don't like media, you think the media's fucked up? Well, I'd like to change the media. Give me money and help me do it. Like, let's just fucking do it. Let's go. Like, that sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, it's just $5 or whatever. Like,
It's and at the same time though too. I mean,
no one's risking anything on his behalf.
well, actually,
You know
the
what?
way
Hey,
he
hang on,
put it.
real quick. Fuck this asshole. I'm Patreoning to fucking Philip DeFranco right fucking now. Like right now, I'm straight up fucking doing it.
Hey, 8 Thoughts, look at that. You inspired another patron. In fact, I mean, who knows who else here will go and check that out. But another thing worth noting, too, is like he even said, he's like, oh, so he doesn't want to risk it, right? Because it is, you're launching a new venture. It's risky.
Yeah.
Having crowdfunding is also a pretty brilliant way of actually gauging interest. To see, like, is this something you'd really want? Holy shit, people actually want this. How do I know? Because they gave me a fuck ton of money to do it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean,
there's
this guy could be like a fucking undercover guy for DeFranco.
Oh, it's a fucking false flag.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a false flag video.
Just drum up more interest.
Now, in the meantime, I'm going to ask you to go to my website. I've got I call it a water filter. It's really just a sock, but sock. You put it,
fuck that fucking
put it over
t-shirt.
put it over your tap, and just fill your glass through that. It has been laundered, and I've got 5 of them.
Yeah, here's a kettle and some firewood. Boil your water.
Yeah, but does the kettle have a lid? Because that's how you purify it. Never mind. No, wait, that's how you desalinate. Never mind. I learned that from Andy Worski. Even though I already knew it, I forgot it, and then Andy reminded me, so I credit him with my knowledge.
That is good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, how to desalinate water is a handy thing to know.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to get stranded on an island.
Yeah, or you're at the beach and you're just really thirsty, but you don't have any money.
Desalinate some water.
Shit. That's some funny shit, man.
I'm gonna start a small. It's like what started this forest fire? I was thirsty.
I don't know if it's gonna show or not, but yeah, pledging $5 a month to Philip DeFranco. Fuck you, dude. Fuck
there you go, Philly.
Kiss
And
my
if this
ass.
video gets to him, maybe he'll be reminded that I did tweet at him saying that if he needs an announcer, that Undoomed is too busy.
Yeah, you should totally go to you.
Yeah. It's just one of these things, we're just going to like it's like the end of Ghostbusters. You and I will cross our voices and blow up a man up marshmallow. I really didn't think that one through, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that was the unrealistic part.
It was, I was following you about 60% of the way, and then I just watched as it crumbled like a highway in Atlanta.
Oh, ow. Jesus. Fucking hell. Oh.
Look at that. I woke up after all. That's wonderful.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
I just took a little bit of shit posting, and some fucking terrible wine. Oh my god.
Now,
So-
for some reason, everybody in the chat now is talking about shrimp pills, my dude. Are you getting shrimp pilled?
It is the most.
Yeah, that's a new thing. Not red pilled, sugar pilled.
I can't keep up with these. All I'm like half expecting them to start asking, what is a shrimp sandwich really? I don't understand where these come from. I can't keep up. I think it's a hot dog, a sandwich. Are you fucking retarded?
It's a hot dog. It's a fucking hot dog.
Fucking hot dog is what it is. I don't give a shit what that guy T tells you.
Nope.
I must have missed that. What was that?
I have no idea. I don't know where
Well,
it
they were
came
like,
from.
okay, so there was the basic idea of like, is a hot dog a sandwich because you've got 2 buns, you got like shit in between it, so technically it would be like a sandwich. But that would make burger sandwiches. That would make like a bunch of shit sandwiches. Why not? Why? It's a fucking hot dog. Just let a hot dog be a hot dog. Why do you have to be so complicated? Fuck off. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What does that matter? That must have been like some crazy ANCAP expose he's doing there, right?
You know, I think it could be that, or I think it also could be that, that drought of creative energy I was talking about, like, the six, the six sacred neckbeards, sitting in the, the basement vault of Keck as they come up. They were just drained. They were drained, and they're like, "What will this week's meme be, brothers?" I was watching Archer. Are they eating? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah.
I guess it'll do. Fuck it. I need to get back to League of Legends anyway.
Low energy, sad.
Low energy. It's a sad meme. It's sad. It's
sad.
The saddest meme. When I'm elected president of France, we're gonna have the best memes, the greatest memes.
Oh yeah, that was fucking brilliant. Macaroni versus Penny.
Yeah,
I know, dude. The postidential election of France, 2017. Dude, anti-sleeper. One of these. Okay, we're not doing it this week, but we're gonna have to have anti-sleeper be like the undersubbed one week because he's a good buddy of mine, but he also his videos are fucking quality, man. The he's smart as fuck.
And also, I think in that same week we ought to put Rags up as the oversubbed.
No,
Just because.
Rags
like,
is beautiful.
If you're subbed to Rags right now, you're dead to me.
Everybody go sub to Rags, my homosexual puppy.
Everyone died.
Everyone died. It's like, are you just jelly of his sub count? No, I just have a longer enemies list. Getting Nixon with this shit, All
right, these are stacking up real quick. Let's burn through some of these super chats. Von Cobra, absinthe for Nick. It's the only fair handicap. I think that's because you're funnier than me, so we need to give you absinthe.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you remember what happened last time that happened?
Oh, I do. Oh, I remember. I've got the scars to prove it. Oh God.
Still can't sit down, can you?
No, not comfortably. 5 from Juice. Crow says he looks like a toe. Oh yeah, this dude does. Here, let's switch back over to that screen. He does look a bit like a toe.
You got Undoomed up there.
Yeah.
Slender Man. It's like shows up. He's gonna abduct your child. And it's like you look like a toe, and all of a sudden he's just too hurt because that goes back a long way with him.
I think he was talking about the Philip DeFranco video.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. The dude does. He does look like yeah. He looks like a big toe.
Yeah. Fucking middle finger.
Melissa Rapp says, "What flavor, Wizard? Flavor
of this?
The wine?
It's like garbage mixed with like badger shit.
Dumpster fire wine.
Yeah, it's I mean, like, no, basically, like, this wine tastes about as sad as a Venezuelan hot dog. Feeling? A Venezuelan hot dog.
Was it made in a toilet? I mean,
no. Listen, I only drink the finest
in a toilet
wine. Okay, I only drink the finest toilet wine. I don't even think they have toilets in Chile. I've never been there, but I'll make judgments about it.
$10 from Reed Simpson. The only true pill is the bug pill. Browncoat Boaz says, Undoomed, please call me a moron by name.
What was his name?
Browncoat Boaz.
Browncoat Boaz. You're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get swamped with super chats for that now. I mean, I'm okay with the money, but it's gonna be like, all right, we had a format, but we're gonna toss that out the window right now. This is Undoomed calls people a moron for an hour. The most entertaining TV ever.
One more. Big Mike says, guys, Undoomed is regretting he ever showed up. We hang out with Undoomed a lot, actually.
And he regrets it every time, okay?
No, I think Jeff regrets it more. That fucking hangover, man.
There's just something about it. There's something about it. Like, it's you, Undoomed, and Poisoning the Well. And when I hang out with either of you guys, I just get fucking blasted every time.
Floor Jeff.
Yeah, Floor Jeff. And then, memory takes over. See, that's the other funny thing, like, those of you in the audience might not know, is that in addition to watching Jeff get shithouse drunk, and fall down and go to sleep on sometimes his garage floor.
Sometimes.
Memory usually takes over,
Yep.
and like it's like just a good like all of a sudden it's like it's like Hangout 2.0 because it's like new it's a sober holiday again.
Mhm.
Except her energy fades as she has to give us regular updates on the Hurricane Katrina that is just tonight.
Oh God. Oh fuck. There was.
Yeah, but that's like a 2 tag team there. It's awesome. Like when you just drop out, she comes in and she's just as funny as you. So that's
my
It's
wife
awesome.
is very underappreciated. She is fucking hilarious, especially when she has to deal with my drunk ass. Like
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, she's gonna have to be one of the undersubbed too. Because honestly, too, I've been enjoying Mems's channel because it's a lot like you did your video on the videos you watch
Yep.
when you just want to get a. Mems's channel's like that. Like it's pirate drinking songs or stories about hitchhiking that I wish I had been able to do. And
Oh God, I know, dude. I know. Fuck.
yeah, no conflict of interest.
There, so the very first time Floor Jeff ever happened, though, it was a particularly fucked up night, just particularly just out of fucking control. I don't even remember who I was talking to. You guys might have been there. I can't remember at all, but I did the like slowly sliding. And I fell.
yeah. I was there.
And so memory takes over, right? Memory takes over, and she comes in, and I'm still streaming with people. We're not live, like it's not recorded anywhere, but it was an after thing where we're all kind of like hanging out and everything. And she's like, you turned into Floor Jeff. And apparently in my sleep, I rolled over and I'm like, why don't you come down here and fuck Floor Jeff then? And in front of a bunch of my YouTuber friends, she's like, not into it. And I'm like,
One day Winter's gonna have like a brother or sister, and like there's gonna be like 6 shitlord YouTubers who'll be like, I remember when I know I wasn't there when you were born. I was kind of there when you were conceived. You want details, kid? Hey, what do you do? Why, Jeff? Why are you blocking me?
Your mom dragged your dad by the foot into the room as the last time I saw him, and 9 months later, there you were.
Yeah.
Oh, the beauty of love.
And now none of us can exactly explain why you're black, but
Why I'm black? Oh, hey now.
Honestly, you're pretty black, Jeff.
Are we done?
No.
Are we done with Cockhead or?
I think we're done with.
I think we're cock blocking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just leave him to stare into those
I know.
glowing eyes.
I know when I did my Patreon pledge, I was watching the chat too, and Matt Christensen from Beauty and the Beta, whom we love Matt, love Beauty and the Beta. We make sure we come on after Beauty and the Beta, so we have like the Sunday night programming. He also signed up to pledge to Philip DeFranco, like support alternative media. Fuck it, let's do it, man. Let's get crazy.
And you know what? Yeah, and when you do
Right.
it too, like announce it on Twitter, and let 8 Thoughts know that he really inspired you.
Yeah.
But first, give to my GoFundMe before you do that. I only need 1 donation so I can get there. Seriously, no, and the fun of the plan is too, because like Sargon is supposedly going out, but we're going to have Blair, Chris Raygun's going to be out there, etc., etc. Now, as part of my thinking, my vision, my dream of the on location LA YouTube Saints special. We'll have, a nice desk table kind of set up, like, a really cheap, shitty version of like Conan's set, right?
Sure.
Right.
But in the room, I'm hoping we can, bring our favorite people, and everyone will be, having a good time in the meantime. In addition to the camera that's streaming to YouTube, my hope is to actually, I want to buy a 360 camera. And
I was
want to
looking into that. I
wanted to do a Facebook Live thing, and more than that, though, too. When I was done, I wanted to return it.
No,
That'd be good for the Floor Jeff thing, though. We can all see it. And when you're pissing too.
Oh, shit.
That's like Yeah, we'll just go. We'll get we can go down to Home Depot, get a whole bunch of buckets, and just that'll be the background of the set. You just
Yep.
bunch of buckets.
Jeff gets up, tracking with your mouse to like scroll over. I'm in the corner like pissing in a bucket. But no, so I started looking into that. Like at your suggestion, you were mentioning that the other night. I looked at it all day yesterday, and those things are actually super affordable. I am very, very confident that even if we do the YouTube Saints live at VidCon, we'll probably have a second stream going that'll be a 360 thing, so people can actually like scroll around and look at it too.
Yeah. You keep two tabs open, and while you like listen to us doing our silly shit as we call one guest after another up to sit, and we'll make do a little roasting. Like if June's there, I'll be more than happy to welcome Boxy to the YouTube Saints. Yeah, and in the meanwhile, Bullet Dragon says patron only cam, except we don't have a Patreon for the Saints yet. But at the same time, though, if we're doing a live 360 stream, you can just you're like, all right, what's this room really look like? Oh my God, Carl! You get thee to a treadmill, buddy. Come on, that's.
Oh no!
I say it with all love. Everyone knows I'm friends. Yeah, no, but it's just you get to see a shit faced Chris Raygun, because someone will
must be fun.
Yeah, someone will tell him challenging me to do shots in the voices of Rick and Morty, for instance, would be hilarious.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Yeah, and it'll be, I'll even double down to make sure that I win, because, we'll each have our own bottle of vodka, and mine will just be water.
Yeah.
That'll happen. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure. No, we really believe you're only going to drink water, of course.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
No, but that'd be awesome, with that 360. Oh.
Yeah, and
it's so affordable. So okay,
how much was it?
YouTube Villains. It'll be the YouTube Saints YouTube Villains special.
So there's a bunch of different options. There's one through Samsung that's like $200. That's not bad. There's a really good one for some certain stuff that you want to do, made by, I think it's called the Theta S, and it's about $300. It's a little bit older, but it's got really good dynamic lighting. But the one that I was thinking, if we're on a budget, I always buy Samsung phones. There's something called the 360 Nano, and you take your fucking phone and you just plug it into the USB port on the top, and then you just set your phone down, and it'll broadcast through your phone a 360 fucking live stream, and it's easy as fuck to do. So
that's a pretty sweet solution.
Yeah, it's $130. It's fucking cheap as shit.
Returning the thing sounded funny to me, but.
No, I would have fucking played with that shit, dude. I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Dude, can you imagine? Okay, this is what's fucking crazy about.
We'll get Undoomed there, and we'll just get him a plain white Rorschach mask, so it's just a white sock over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To know who you are.
Hell yeah! What are they?
Have you seen those fucking Rorschach masks that actually change shape and shit?
Yes, those are fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, fucking hell! How do they do that?
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's just cloth, and it's fucking reacting to your heat or something.
Well, I mean, the original.
I don't know if it's CO2 or heat or what it's reacting to, but as you breathe through it, it just fucking changes the color of the Rorschach thingy.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool, because I mean, in the original comics, I remember they explained them, and get a little geeky on you here, but I remember them explaining it was actually just some shimmery, it was basically he tore up a wedding dress to make it, and it was just this shimmery thing that for some reason gave that effect or something of that nature.
It's been a long time since I read the comics, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But so we should probably move on, because we actually our final 3 segments of the night are probably actually going to take a little bit of time to get through. So we might as well move on, keep in with the format. And first, we're going to go to our criminally undersubbed.
This was actually Jeff's call.
Yeah.
So this is I'm actually going to be getting introduced to this channel along with the rest of you here.
Absolutely. So what we're going to be watching, I got to find the right time code for it. I have it written down real quick. Oh, yeah, and we'll catch up with Super Chat. Brown Coat Boaz, thank you, Undoomed. I have a new text alert now.
You're welcome.
Spectacular
Hope it
Wanderer.
serves you well.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good, man. That's
Yeah,
pretty-
that is pretty dope.
Spectacular Wanderer, no quote, just never want you to stop doing this. We never will. And Paige Avils says, so ASMR video from you all when? You'll get an ASMR of me peeing in a bucket.
I'll just like wipe my shitty beard on my pop filter for a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope you're hearing this.
Is this what you were coming here for?
There are only two genders.
And then we had from Sanguine Mathamhain. One of these times when you tip us, buddy, you gotta like phonetically spell it out. That way we can like I can like read it and not butcher your name. I'm really sorry. Heat reacting dye. At least that is how some of the Rorschach masks work. Interesting.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
that is pretty cool.
Yeah, because I saw it on eBay. They're like fucking $5 or something. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, there's fucking Chinese people coming up and all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah.
There's a factory of suicidal Chinese workers that came up with your favorite comic book mask. Don't worry.
Exactly. And people wonder why Trump loves China, huh?
Yeah, right. Jesus Christ. All right, so
They're all of them. They're all gonna look up at me and scream, "Save me!" And I'm gonna say, "No,
wrong, sad.
no."
Give me my fucking mask.
They'll all look up and they'll ask, "Save us, please," and I'll reply, "Low energy, sad." All right, so this week's criminally undersubbed, I picked it out because I love these guys. I fucking love these guys. Is very nearly viral. We've got Roy and Lacey. They're over in the UK, and for this week's clip, we have a short example of them doing your basic lay reaction video, but in this reaction they have Egal Matrio visiting, doing a combo video responding to Riley Dennis. So we'll see. The thing about these guys, and the reason why I like them so much, is they do the customary kind of reactionary videos, but they do a little bit extra, and they're just new into the scene. They're just like figuring out like their editing, their pacing, that sort of stuff. But as you'll see, they can bring some fucking gold. They really can. So here we go.
All right.
Fuck short people. I fucking hate short people.
Bitches creep me out.
I'm trying to show that preferences for women with vaginas over women with penises might be partially informed by the influence of a cis-sexist society.
So, if I was a straight man, it would be discriminatory of me to not be attracted to a woman with a penis?
Some women have penises, Lacey. But if I buy your line of reasoning, it's me who has been brainwashed by this cis-sexist society. So I'm just a victim here. The society is the real evil. Stop victim blaming me, Riley.
Okay, Riley. Well, if society is the thing turning us all into racist homophobes, then maybe you should try and come up with a solution instead of attacking the product of said society.
Remember, Riley, we're all just hapless victims of society.
No, don't worry, guys. I'm sure Riley's got a greater plan here. Instead of attacking us poor goddamn downtrodden products, he's definitely not got a great plan. She's not got a great plan. She. I love your lighting. You're very evenly lit, Riley. You're either as problematic as we are, or you're not that.
So it is like very customary reaction, videos, just watching it and like giving your peace of mind. But then
Smart because you're not understanding the further implications of what you're saying. Right, you go?
Indeed.
Oh, you've got to take a quick fag break when you're doing a video on Riley Dennis, right?
No kidding.
It's been great having you here, man. Like, I do fucking hate your Canadianisms, and it just fucking drives me crazy.
I really love your Canadianisms, by the way.
Thank you. Serious question though, how do you even go about testing this theory that preferences are just some societal factor?
I know, right? I mean, you can't make your dick get hard. Maybe it is societal, though. I mean, have we ever tried? Have we ever tried to test this theory? We should test this theory, Miguel.
I'm gonna need to get very drunk.
You know what we're doing. Cheers.
Cheers.
This doesn't really feel like a preference. Feels like I've got a dick in my ass. I don't think I like it.
I don't think I like it either.
We gotta keep going.
For science.
For science. For science, you know. For science. Scientists, you know. Clearly science.
But I'm interested in having a conversation.
There you guys go. That's.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure that clip right there is going to be incorporated into some Jason Momoa fan fiction.
But that's why I love Very Nearly Viral. Links in the description. I'm
gonna have to check them out myself. Yeah,
they're still figuring out their format, still figuring out their editing, their pacing, and everything like that. But these guys are great, and I think they got a bright YouTube future ahead of them. So
yeah.
You have no shame.
Well, I liked it the freeze frame, the pause game, as always, solid as always, Jeff. But the pause game at the beginning of that video, with the dark head, I didn't get the name. Terrible with names, but yeah, it was almost like he was trying to show Riley. It's like, this is what you do with your Adam's apple, boy. You shut it off.
I swear to God, that Adam's apple freaks me out so much.
Dude, the thing's got a social security number.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's got its own area code.
It's got its own area code. It's got a fucking. It's got a fucking family lineage that's separate from Riley. Like,
God.
Like, I know you guys think this is my Adam's apple, but in truth, this is actually my unborn twin.
Oh, that makes so much sense that it's disgusting.
There's a fucking animated GIF. It's from a video, and it was like, oh, don't tell me gamer girls don't exist, and it's a.
Oh yeah, that was more like my second response video I did to that one.
Yeah, to Riley. It is Riley Dennis like trying to play. I guess it's like a PlayStation game, but just button mashing, and you see for in the rare shot of Riley Dennis from a profile, and that fucking Adam's apple is not. That's not just unfortunate shading. The fucking thing sticks out like 2 goddamn inches.
Right.
It's insane.
It's like that scene in Aliens where chest bursters just coming out of the chest.
It is.
Kill me now.
Until the identity crisis set in, Riley's like, back then it was Justin. Central goal in life was just to be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Scoob! Yeah.
Oh, Scoob, he totally misgendered that dog. It's yeah, no, but here's oh fuck, I can't actually even make that joke yet. Never mind.
Too sober?
No.
Too soon?
Format. We have a format. Gotta,
right. Okay.
Where's my bucket?
You're the boss.
Where's my bucket?
I'm gonna go find my bucket. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Jeff's off to find his bucket now. Meanwhile, I'm just not breaking the seal. So for fuck's sake, now I've got to carry this thing all by my damn self. Wait a second, that's what I do anyway.
Yeah, that's what you do all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, no one can go on for fucking 30 minutes live like you do and not just get hung up.
Oh, it was a fun thing. I got a lapel mic. So for those who enjoy the studio videos that I do, I got a lapel mic. Which I didn't get the clip, so I'm using a hair clip. Thank you, AJ. But so my audio engineer musician friend was over doing the EQs, and he needed some basic audio spoken through the mic so that he could get the EQs and the settings and reaper just right. So I'm sitting there and I'm saying shit like, I want to go to Pier 1 so I can get a table. It was made out of another table. And one of the great things about planet Earth is that it's kind of shaped like a titty, and it's covered in water. And as we all know, titty water is like dick water, except it's not poisonous. Which reminds me, actually, MMA fighters train by drinking their own urine because nobody wants to get in a clinch if you've got pee-pee breath. And that's and I'll tell you honestly, the greatest thing though, because here's the thing. So he's taking these clips just so he can get the EQ right. So he's got the headphones on. He's sitting here getting my EQs and shit done because I'm garbage with it. And I hear he had to just put this on repeat. So. And so it was like a solid half an hour in which like my buddy's just sitting there and he kept having to take breaks because he couldn't keep listening to it. And he's like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? And all day for some reason I was speaking in that like, you know, that very kind of common Japanese accent.
Oh, what it go?
We're saying all kinds of.
Yeah, but what was the phrase I was really fond of repeating randomly while I walked around?
Shit paper?
Oh yeah. We ran out of toilet paper. I'm like, a sheet of paper. And then I'm in CVS later that day because we had to go and get a battery because this mic is phantom powered. And I'm walking around CVS. I'm like, a poop paper. What is the poop paper? And I'm just like, I'm saying this to other customers in the store. I'm walking down the aisles and they're like looking at razors or shampoo and shit. I'm like, the poop paper.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's been an odd couple days. All right. Now you're back. Hey.
All right. So this week's criminally oversubbed.
Been waiting to do this a while, by the way. Not the weird shit. I mean this particular individual. You all know him.
Yeah. So this week's criminally oversubbed is Russell Brand. Now, the thing, this is the tragedy. This is the tragedy of Russell Brand. I've watched several of Russell Brand's stand-up, and he can be really fucking good. Really fucking good. He's always self-aggrandizing. He's always pretty much like sucking his own penis, but at the same time, his comedy can be really on point. Unfortunately, somebody let him on fucking YouTube, and for the past few years, he's just been an absolute demonstrably stupid motherfucker. And I'm so glad that you picked this one because I would have been like tormented for hours trying to find which one was more stupid.
I decided I knew because I used to watch The Truth. It's the news. It's true. Basically, I'm a millionaire ex-heroin addict. Did a few movies and I was tired of that life, so I decided I was just gonna lie around in bed all day with towels on my head and like just not get out of bed and stuff and read the news.
And
what the fuck does? What is he famous for anyhow?
Well, he's got some movies. I mean, he was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He was pretty good in that.
He's really good in that, yeah.
And they did the sequel to that, which was Get Him to the Greek.
Mm-hmm.
He did a bunch. Yeah, he also did a bunch of stand-up. Yeah, he's an actor and a comedian. And I've met him. I've actually met him. He did a Diablo Cody movie years ago, and I did background on it because I needed some weed money. And well, I'll say this much: the motherfucker, like when you meet him in person, he looks like fucking Sasquatch.
Does he really?
That fucking like that rock star beard, not big hair, and the motherfucker's like 6'5" or some shit. He's
a big
tall as shit, tall, lanky motherfucker. And yeah, but he's like the last couple of years. I mean, it's funny because like he launched into this YouTube venture. You know, he's like, I'm gonna put my dog up there, and you know, it's a fucking I'm gonna just read the papers. I'm just gonna read the papers and give my opinion about how we can really take everything and just a spiritual revolution is what we need with my bracelet.
God,
kill me,
dude. No, he does the spiritual revolution shit a lot.
Yeah, and he actually took a break. He's like, well, it's gonna be the last episode of a Truths. Not gonna do Truths for a while because, like, apparently, like the world was just too triggering for him. So it's like, oh, you know, I had to give up my acting career because it was too much. And now I'm, you know, it's so big. I can't even read the news on YouTube anymore. Oh, I'm
poor
sorry,
baby,
sweetie.
Yeah.
And now he's back with it. And honestly, the first video I saw, he's got this, like, it's a podcast that he's put up. And it's like, feminism can save the world. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, certain parts of the world, Russell. But you don't go to those parts. Or you don't pay attention to them. And so he's back with this shit. And I found this horse shit video. And I was really hopeful, too. Before we watch this, I'm going to say, when I saw this and I just watched it, I'm like, I watched it really hoping it was going to be the somewhat funny, somewhat sensible Russell Brand saying, this is just bullshit, but nope.
This is trash. Yeah. All
right, let's see this shit.
Fucking Nazi.
Hey, welcome to the cruise. High five.
President's Story segment tonight, beginning last December. Police in Northampton, Massachusetts, in the center of the state, greeted some students in that town with high fives every Friday. Program is designed to allow kids and cops to become friendly. But as Fox News correspondent Rob Schmidt reports, that program has now been stopped.
Even when we try to do a nice high five program, it gets stopped. Why?
High Five Friday.
Why does his man, like, I don't really understand the hate for man buns, and then I see Russell Brand's man bun, and I'm like, I get it.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but no, he's got
Fuck that shit.
tattoos, though, to show that he's really in touch with the Indian side that he doesn't even have.
Schools in Northampton, Massachusetts allowed police officers to welcome elementary-age kids to school every Friday with high fives. But it only lasted a couple months due to concerns it could intimidate children of color and illegal immigrants.
High five! Let me see your papers.
Oh my god.
High five! Let me see your immigration documents. Yeah. Here's the funny thing. Let me give you a little bit of context to this too, though. So, Northampton, Massachusetts, for one thing, it's not in the middle of the state. It's out in the west. But it's there are 3 towns in New England between Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. It's Keene, New Hampshire, Brattleboro, Vermont, and Northampton, Massachusetts. All 3 of them are the same town. And they're laid out differently and such, yeah, but they're all pretty much college towns. They all have the same independent record stores and the same indie cafes and all of that shit, right? These are crunchy, progressive, hippie towns. In fact, that entire strip of like western New Hampshire, Vermont, and western Massachusetts was settled by deadheads, pretty much. They went and just, after the communes broke up and shit, they just moved there.
Right.
Northampton, Massachusetts, for one thing, is white as fuck. White as fuck. Another thing...
It might be weird and triggering for the 3 children of color in the town. I don't know. Fuck.
Oh, look at his little left arm. Oh yeah, he's just covered in fucking cultural appropriation. Hashtag Russell stop appropriating. Yeah, I just wanted to give a bit of context for that. So, like, the local police department in what is a very progressive, very green, very hippie, hipster-esque Massachusetts town decided to do an outreach thing by I kind of wish they showed up in riot gear to do that. Stormtrooper high five.
That's what they should have done.
And so when he's not busy filling his body up with culturally appropriational tattoos, Russell Brand apparently wants to chime in on Gil, let's just watch because it's worse than you think. It's worse than you think.
Someone.
Here. Yeah, we want to get the good context on this.
I wouldn't want someone that had historically been so abusive to me slapping anywhere near this area.
The police department said in a Facebook post, concerns were shared that some kids might respond negatively to a group of uniformed officers at their school.
Simply by a man in a uniform doing that in a corridor. What's making them so sensitive?
People were specifically concerned about kids.
Fuck you.
Randomer Cam does this shit better than you do.
High five like that. Who does that?
Yeah.
Well, I do, but that's because I've got shoulder problems. But
of course you do.
I mean, unless you're Ricky Berwick, then you're doing like permanently the Black Panther fist, you know, like. By the way, go check out Ricky Berwick. He's amazing.
Got carpal tunnel from jacking off too much. Yeah.
Well,
I'm just wondering when he's like, I wouldn't like anyone who's historically abused me coming anywhere around it. It's like, listen, dude, listen. Katie just wanted to get a little kinky one night, and that's why your marriage didn't work out, bro. Is because you felt depressed.
Wait, did he get married to who? Did
he was married to Katy Perry for like 6.5 minutes.
Dude, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
6 minutes. That's probably pretty close to the truth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
it's kind of the standard, the standard thing to do in Vegas. Just get married for stars and everything, and then just have it annulled 48 hours later.
When you realize what a terrible person you've married.
Yeah.
I got married to who? Russell Brand? Either kill me or annul this shit. I ain't going through it.
It's like, fuck, marry, kill. Well, I did 2 of them. Can I kill myself? There's only one person on the roster. What the fuck?
May have had
you got to kill him too.
The police.
Well, what the hell is fueling this negative impression of men in uniforms? Black Americans are 2.5 times as likely as white Americans to be shot and killed by police officers. Unarmed black Americans are 5 times as likely as unarmed white Americans to be shot and killed by a police officer. Black males between the ages of 15 and 34 are 9 times more likely to be killed by police than any other demographic, even though black males in this age range make up just 2% of the US population.
Now, I didn't take the time to go through and figure out like these websites that he's citing a lot of these things from. But I have a feeling that a lot of the nuance in crime reporting statistics on these is probably not there. Probably not.
The Guardian. Hello.
Well, this is and I'm going to put like Mike's quasi-serious liberal hat on. One of the things that bothers me to no end when virtue signaling cunts like this rich fuck here, and the writers at Washington Post and the Guardian and Salon and all of those, it's almost like they really have a fetish for the fact that black people get killed so much, because they never actually really dig into the actual reasons that like criminality is so fucking big there.
I think these people get excited when a black person is shot by the cops. I think they get excited.
They legit do. And like you never hear anything about the war. You almost hear next to nothing about the war on drugs. You hear nothing about the failed housing and urban development programs which created ghettos in the first place, or the fact that gentrification is actually a grab bag for developers and it's not just some white power thing. You never hear about any of the actual issues. It's almost like they can just it's so like they can jerk off with their right hand and pat themselves on the back with their left while somehow still posting their new news blog post within the deadline.
Don't you just miss the days when rich fucks could be just rich fucks and honest?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you posing for?
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Well, this was the same
just
thing.
Just be a rich fuck and fucking own it.
Well, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 years ago, right? So like this was just around the time Russell decided he was no longer going to be a movie star. Now I'm gonna be doing news on YouTube, you know, and then I'm gonna get my driver to bring me down to these estate housing where councils are looking at demolishing them, and I'm gonna hang out with a bunch of poor bitches. And yeah, I mean, like he was going on like protest marches with like all of these like single mothers who were protesting their council houses or whatever being demolished, and that was a legit shit issue.
Yeah.
But like he shows up and it's like it's like. So basically what you're saying is I'm going to just, sum it up because I don't, I kind of remember being poor, but I was way strung out on heroin then. And it's fucking past fucking virtue signaling. And it's go back to making mildly amusing movies. Please.
Okay, so I gotta bring this up. 2 super chats. The second one is the reason why I got to bring this up. So the first one is from Browncoat Boaz again. Fuck Russell Brand with a big dry dick. But the second one, and that's a good one because fuck Russell Brand. But the second one is from Tom K6286. He says the high five was invented by people of color Wiley Brown and Derek Smith. Invented it during Louisville 1980 championship run. I was looking this up actually while you guys were talking. This is actually fucking true. It was popularized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is popularized by 2 NBA players. Right here, we've got
That makes sense.
Wiley Brown right there, and Derek Smith. That was how the high five actually got popularized in American culture. Was actually between 2 black dudes. Russell Brand, you fucking retard.
Well, listen, no,
You
here's the
fucking
thing.
moron.
Oh, no, really. give it the good go. Come on. Take 2.
He's up on the screen, man.
Look at that face.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But here's the thing, Jeffrey, right? So, right, I spend all my time watching news on the internet. It's not like I've got access to that kind of information.
Jesus. This is fucking crazy.
I'm gonna have to really hone that down to a fine point to where I got my Russell Brand game really down. Then we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun on the good old Wizard of College channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure
He's just not. He doesn't have that much of a distinct accent though. So it's you could probably do better.
It's his whiny fucking like I think I'm funny delivery, really.
He just sounds like a generic Brit.
He does.
To me.
He does or I do?
No, he.
Yeah, he does, because that's really all he is. He's a tall.
He doesn't have a specific voice or anything.
He really doesn't. Let's try just a little bit more. See if Russell has anything interesting to say. Then we'll move on.
So you sort of can't really undo that with that, can you? You can't sort of go, let's put all that behind the show. No, that was just a slap that time. Respond favourably to the high five.
In Northampton, Massachusetts.
What the fuck? What? They're trying to make kids feel comfortable around the police.
Yeah, how is this a bad thing?
Can't even get away with it that way. I hate that I have to agree with Bill O'Reilly, fucking another giant big toe, effectively.
I know. God, my pause game is on point. Look at that Bill O'Reilly face. That's pretty great.
Oh, dude, when I met him, I met him back in 2007, and I'll tell you this much: like he's got a really good makeup game going on, because that man is pasty as fuck. He's actually kind of puffy.
Is he whiter than me?
Oh yeah, no, he's about as white as you.
Okay,
At least he was then.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's puffy, and he's giant too. He's fucking huge.
Yeah, I know he's a he's a tall fucking guy.
He's a big, he's not just tall, he's big too. Broad-shouldered, big fucking like linebacker size motherfucker.
But you know they got the best makeup game going on fucking Fox.
Oh yeah, no, I mean absolutely. I mean, Tucker Carlson's tits have never looked better.
Fox's Martin McCallum. You see her at 7 p.m. right before the fact.
Phil can barely restrain his fury.
So they want everybody to be comfortable, safe spaces,
kinda funny.
politically correct, snowflakes. What did you tell them about there in Northampton? All right, if you didn't have the cops, the place would be overrun. I'm sorry.
With what?
Even their attractive resident racist person is slightly offended and laughing nervously.
Some of the
Racist?
How does he know that she's racist?
What the fuck? Where did that come from? Racist?
Well,
it's just. I guess it's just a thing that you use like buddy nowadays. Hey, racist.
No, you know what? Dan Errol. Yeah. How you doing, my Klansman?
Word up, pure blood.
Hang on, how's it work? How's it work? I mean, how do you get the P in there? How?
Are you
so frustrated? I want to put this up. Let's do this on record though, because honestly, my buddy Dan Errol, he officially earned the title Comrade Starbucks yesterday.
Yeah.
And once again, Dan Errol, Comrade Starbucks, now and forever. Make it happen, internet. And yeah, his buddy George Ciccarello, who you might remember, the Drexel professor who said a white genocide would be great. And no, all I want for Christmas is a white genocide. It's like, yo, good job. Yeah, the alt-right was kind of like floundering there for a second. Thank you for feeding him. And then after that, he got sick because someone gave their seat up to a first-class seat to a soldier. I think Brand here deserves... I think he's going to be Comrade Man Bun.
Comrade Man Bun. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
Comrade
it.
Man Bun. Yep. From now on.
Brand is trying to build a brand.
Yep. And he just built one. Well, I built one for him. Russell, by the way, call me. I need money. My desk is about to fall apart, and I do YouTube better than you do. So. Now, strangely enough, it's funny. Here's the funny thing worth noting. Russell Brand, big movie star, biggish movie star. 1.7 million subscribers, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, compared to Philly D, what 17 million? Some shit like that.
Something, I don't know. He's got a lot.
No, I don't think it's that much.
No, yeah, it's like Russell. Listen, when I met you as a background actor in that film that no one can name, and I don't even know what it was and have never seen, that you were the big dog. But Russell, you're in our territory now, homie.
Philly D's at 5.4.
No, 5.4. Still, yeah, it's 5 times more than so Philip DeFranco, in a certain respect, is 5 times more famous than Russell Brand. That's if you needed a reason not to cut your wrists.
There's a reason.
Well, he's 5 times more interesting too, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I almost want to link him though. I want to link him to. Well, we're gonna discuss our friend shortly. But I really I want Russell to find the person we will be discussing shortly, simply because it's like, oh, you think calling people on Fox News is racist, huh? You were like little baby. What's this?
Oh, we've got a racist for you. Do you guys want to keep going with this Russell Brand a little bit more, or do you want to move on to the cringe?
I don't know. You keep going if he's saying anything fun.
Yeah, let's give Russell a little bit more time. Let's see if we can
give him some rope.
Yeah. Let's tease it. Let's tease it a little bit.
Piece that it might make some of the kids uncomfortable if they're children of color or if they're undocumented. Now, if anybody believes that this was going to lead to hauling one of these children,
look, they have a cop with Down syndrome.
Massachusetts, I think that's nuts.
Nothing absolves hundreds of years of oppression, violence, and murder. Like a friendly old high five. A black person shot and killed.
Yeah, that's what the cops are known for, murder.
Unarmed than a white person.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's.
6 out of 10 black men say they have been treated unfairly by police because of their race. You're more likely.
Oh wait, here's a funny thing, Russell. 10 out of 10 people who've been arrested say that they've been treated unfairly by police.
Yeah, what are we gonna have, like a Yelp for police officer? Yeah, he treated me really nice. He slammed me gently into the car and all that.
Look at this though. I mean, he's trying to make the point that like blacks are getting killed in crazy numbers, and this dude who's just coming out of his shift at LL Bean gets
he's got a rifle pointed at his fucking head, and he's white. Why would you put that in your video? What's wrong with you? That does the opposite of what you're saying.
Maybe he's like Sean King and he identifies as black.
Yeah. He's trans black.
Oh, I'm
sorry. Bryce,
you fucking moron.
Some black men are named, Bryce Worthington.
I'm sorry, Chad in the soft top convertible BMW there is actually trans black.
Yes.
And he said that to the cop, and the cop's like, sir, I'm gonna have to keep this rifle trained at your fucking face now. Please step out of the vehicle. No! No!
His name's not right. That's actually his. They took his license and then discovered his name was actually just King Rodney, and they're like, wait a second, that's familiar.
they looked at his license and it had a fucking like a fucking hat with an onk on it, and they're like,
You done that, boy.
I'm gonna honestly, I have to find that image right there because I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm learning Photoshop, and what kind of caption? It's like, you crunk, motherfucker. I crunk all day, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Fat Asian Downsy fucking like riot officer. He's got his like helmet. That's not a riot helmet. That's just a helmet his doctors told him he couldn't leave the house without.
What's with these cops and fucking being retards? Look at that guy in the background.
That's a cop who's going through remedial math.
Is it time for donuts yet? Is it time?
Honestly, you know what? It's a fun thing because I've been throwing shit out to the chat, and like we've got 687 watching right now. You do a reverse Google image search, you find that image, right? Find that image, whatever kind of shooping you want, and I'm pretty sure it's at Rusty Rockets, I believe.
I feel like such a
let
dick
Russell
right
Brand inform Russell Brand that this trans black man here was abused by an aggressive white supremacist M16, and let him know your thoughts.
And a guy with Down syndrome.
Yeah, and well, listen, you can't blame him because he doesn't really even know he's there. But yeah. The cop. Oh my god, yeah. Hubris Bliss. That cop is Jonah Hill. Let at Rusty Rockets know, though, what you think of white supremacist assault rifles just randomly killing trans black people and soft.
I'm fucking dying, dude.
Okay. Jeff's got his bucket. Don't worry, everyone. He's just kind of sitting on top of it. He's like replaced his chair with a bucket at this point.
Sit on the bucket from the start.
Fanning himself like a very effeminate chopper at Wet Seal. He just saw Russell Brand in the mall, and now.
God, I'm getting the fucking vapors, dude. This is fucking me up, man. Okay, all right.
Hey, hang on. Here's the thing, though. One final point. This is proof that Russell Brand being on YouTube can, in fact, be funny.
Okay.
I feel like we need a Photoshop of all three of us, like with shovels, like mining the salt. You know, like I just feel like it needs to happen. You know.
Some grade A salt right there.
God. Okay. Okay. All right. Fuck it. Like no more Russell Brand. No more Russell Brand.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. No. Fuck.
Yeah. Let's move on to something more important.
Okay. So. Okay. This is gonna get fucking nutty now. So our cringe of the week. Our cringe of the week is a complicated cringe. It's a complicated.
There's layers to it. It's like an onion, donkey.
It's like an onion, yeah. So the cringe of the week, it would have just been Gazi Kodzo not going into a debate with Blair White. If you're not familiar, famed YouTuber Blair White, she was going to have a debate with noted Black Hitler, a.k.a. Gazi Kodzo. But in order to actually engage in the debate, this is what Gazi demanded in order for the debate to happen. 50% of the demonetized revenue donated to the African People's Socialist Party. 50% ownership of the video goes to the African People's Socialist Party, and they get the right to take it down at any time. Full control of the agenda and debate topics. And I get to select the moderator and timekeeper, both of which are part of the African People's Socialist Party.
How you like that? How you like that socialism, girl? How do you like them bidets, girl? Huh? How do you like them vibrating dildos, girl? Huh? Y'all toilet bowl motherfuckers, y'all mayonnaise motherfuckers. I did ask him on Twitter earlier if because the thing is Hellman's tweeted out saying that they have officially gone over to cage-free eggs to make their mayonnaise, and I asked if he would help that Twitter account get elected mayor of some town in Florida.
Oh yeah.
Which leads us into the real fun part. I mean, it's bad enough that Black Hitler, yeah, I'll debate your toilet bowl ass, tranny ass, trap ass. Goddamn, I'm like, wait, you got a dick? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh my God. But those demands, though.
Oh yeah. No, but here's the greatest thing.
Is he fucking serious?
Yeah. Well, for anyone. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've ever seen, Ghazi's, especially his reparations videos, he's got assistants. What certain folk in certain communities call a bottom, and this bottom of his is running for mayor of St. Augustine?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Have you guys ever seen Pirates of Silicon Valley? That movie about Steve Jobs? That's how he looks. This guy looks like fucking Steve Jobs in that movie.
He does. Me and Memory were making a joke the other night. He does look like that, but he also looks like the younger, more clean, cucked version of Salvia Eric. Do you guys know Big Money Salvia? He does internet comment etiquette with Eric. Oh, he's fucking brilliant, dude. He's fucking. I'll show you guys after the show. After the show, I'm gonna treat you guys to some internet comment etiquette. You'll fucking love it.
Okay.
Aquabe, y'all. Aquabe.
Aquabe, y'all.
Yeah, but do we have? Oh yes, we do.
We have it.
Oh
So
yeah.
This is the true cringe of the week. It's not just because Ghazi was such a fucking bitch, was such a fucking like cringy jackass that he wouldn't engage in a trans woman's debate because he was such a fucking little bitch. No. Oh, no. The cringe is his little manservant, Jesse Navel, or whatever the fuck his name is, and his campaign ad to be mayor of St. Petersburg. So let's watch it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jesse Neville, and I'm running for mayor of St. Petersburg, Florida. We, the people of St. Petersburg, need a political
fucking production by Jonathan
revolution to unite our city with a progressive agenda that will ensure a future of opportunity, security, prosperity, and human rights for all. I have chosen to run for mayor of
I was sure he's going to say for black people.
That's what he means by all.
Just wait.
Committed to put an end to the failed and negative policies of the past that were dictated by the big-moneyed corporate interests. The divisive, racist
The outtakes of this video are great. That kid on the bike robs him.
Must be addressed.
I haven't seen it, so okay.
I could be telling the truth. How do you know? You don't.
That's so fucked up. All right.
The thing is, he already gave all his money up to Ghazi.
By a people's program for social justice and genuine economic development that will uplift the entire city. Reparations and justice for the black community must be at the core of a progressive agenda for our city.
Thank you, Jill Stein.
Fuck you.
So,
People
who aren't familiar with Ghazi. Ghazi is all about reparations. He did a legendary video, and it's amazing, where he has a whole fucking gaggle fuck of these white people, and some of them are obviously mixed race. They're not even really white people.
I think there's at least one trans there too.
Yeah, I know. And he goes around and he's like, "Hey y'all owe me reparations, right?" And they're like, uhuru, I owe reparations to Ghazi for the People's Socialist Liberation of Africa. And like all these like vapid, cow-eyed fucking douchebags.
I genuinely really don't like using the term cuck because it's just so fucking loaded and all that. Like but it's really, I mean, looking at Jesse here, it's so hard. It really does just roll right off the tongue like cuck. Fuck it, I didn't mean to say. How did you do that? How did you do that to me, Jesse? It just rolled right off my tongue, boy. Now, the great thing, too, is like, so this is one of his campaign videos. He's got another campaign video, which is like, there are presently 2 St. Petersburgs. One of like, the shit everyone goes to St. Petersburg for, and then the other one that people don't give a fuck about, which, like the only way we could fix this is through reparations. And I'm thinking this is Brianna Wu's running mate in 2020.
Oh,
oh yeah, they should hook up. Totally.
Dude, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Oh no, Brianna Wu only dates extremely effeminate Asian men.
Oh, okay.
No.
Listen,
well, they'd be a match made in heaven, though.
Yeah, listen. I mean, he can pretend he's a candidate for mayor of St. Petersburg. He can pretend he's Ian.
I'm sure he'll tape his eyes for her. He'll do anything, this guy. Just fucking tell him what to do. He'll do it. He's the guy. He's the reason the Nazi Party actually took power in Germany. This guy and guys like him. He'll just do anything. Follow the leader.
Well, these were obviously an oppressed people. Let's just let them do what they want.
I just love well, no, and so just so you know too, and here's the thing: a lot of people are trying to they're trying to be like this. Oh my God, this is fucking horrible. We can't. No, I want him on the ballot. Yeah. I want him on the ballot, and there's a petition. I don't know where it is, but there's a petition. He needs 30,000 signatures, or some shit like that. I guess it's from St. Petersburg, but who the fuck's gonna know? You're on the internet.
Right.
Let's get Jesse Neville on the ballot. So,
just for the kicks.
Honestly, I'd be happy to report on. I would have more fun with that reporting on that election on an episode of YouTube Saints than I have the French election. Because Jesse Neville's next prime minister of France. Who knows? But now it's worth noting too. I'm not gonna say he has the broken eyes of a sex dungeon slave.
But I am saying that, right?
I'm not going to say that because I don't need to. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Now, here's the thing. Ghazi wants everyone to know he is not gay. Gay is a white man's construct or some other shit like that. He is same gender loving, which is kind of curious because you got to wonder when he's going to town that that soft little white balloon knot that Jesse's got. Can he not? I mean, even Ghazi's got to be like, you just a bitch. You just a bitch. Filthy little bitch. And he's like, I want to go to the campaign website where it's like, please donate, and 50% of all your donations will go to my gay ass fucking black power boyfriend as part of my reparations to him. Now,
same sex. What was it? Same gender attraction?
Loving you goddamn. You were such a.
I just keep thinking of that Boston Legal episode when. No, I'm not gay. I've got SAD. What's that? Same sex attraction disorder. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Okay.
Denny Crane. I'm not taking that case.
Denny Crane.
The wrongs that destroyed thriving black businesses to build the Tropicana Field, the Interstate Highway, and other projects that took wealth and power away from black people to generate wealth for bankers and corporations. It's time for the people in this city to rise up and take back the neighborhoods from the big developers and real estate
revolution, y'all.
Reclaim power in the hands of
people who live here.
Okay, so but before he continues, I have to point this out, and this is the thing that's been bothering me ever since I saw this. This is what's fucking blowing my goddamn mind about this is, so Ghazi is super excited about this. He's been promoting Jesse Neville all over the fucking place. If they really wanted to try and broach a type of equality for black people in St. Petersburg, why are they using their puppet white people to be the fucking mayor?
Yeah.
Why?
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
It's wonderful.
Are they having Jesse do it because they don't think a black can win? Because I don't think that's really the best course of action to try and push forth a progressive idea. Hey, white people, how you doing? I'm a fellow white, just like you. You know what's great? You know what's fun? paying black people just because you're white. Yeah, like what the fuck?
No,
there are a shit ton of black mayors. It's not like that can't happen.
Fucking no.
Why isn't he running for mayor? That'd be fucking hilarious.
Why isn't Ghazi running for fucking mayor? Does he have a criminal record?
Well, he's probably gonna be running for Congress, man.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
No, you know what?
All of this is so fucked up. Nothing about this makes any sense.
Which is why I love it and I want it to happen. I mean, like, if he got on, I want him on the ballot. I want him on the ballot because I want him to. I want him to end. I want him to keep producing ads.
Those ads are going to be so sweet.
Not a lot of people. Here's the important thing. I really want Rucka to do a campaign anthem for him. Yeah. I mean, fuck. I mean, I can't even think of what kind of song. I mean, I'll leave it to his genius. But Rucka, if you're watching, and I'll bother the shit out of you on Twitter. Please give this guy a campaign anthem. Reparations are the future, because he really hates his dad or some shit like that. I don't even know.
have a stake in making this city succeed.
AIDS Billy Mays, someone just said.
AIDS Billy Mays. Oh my god. Wow.
At the expense of the many. Unity through reparations will rid our city of poverty, corruption, police brutality, and a failed education system. Together, we will launch a people's campaign to kick out the status quo and create a positive social climate through reallocation of the city's budget to meet the needs and priorities of the people, not the elite. Together, we will fight to secure and win the ability of every person in this.
The future of our people.
Sirens in the background there.
Wait a second, hang on. He wants to secure the future. What?
What?
No, while he's walking through a poor neighborhood in St. Petersburg, and there's fucking cop sirens in the background. What are you doing?
Fucking make a new take. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Fucking imbecile.
It's funny too, because like I'm friends with Brandon Morse, and he writes like for Federalist and The Blaze, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, this kind of looks like Brandon. Someone needs to let him know. Brandon, do you know?
AIDS Billy Mays here, coming at you with some reparations.
I've got the greatest new thing. It's called overhead luggage. I'm sorry, Billy. God rest your soul. I know you're up there with my boy Harambe.
Oh, your boy.
Yeah,
right.
Honestly, here's the thing, though. If you live in St. Petersburg, find the petition to get Jesse Neville on the ballot, because I will never get bored of this. I will never get bored of this. Even after
this will produce so much salt, man.
God, yeah, no. Even after the race is over and he loses, I will still never get bored of it.
This
video.
This is the juice. This is the juice right here.
It's why I want Brianna Wu on the ballot too.
Yeah. That'll be salty.
All right, let's finish this up.
And prosperous future and contribute to the betterment of our society. Together, we can
Slap
fight
more
back.
like reparations.
We
Chop
can
it,
win, and we will win. Visit JesseNeville.com and bring your talent, your skills.
Yeah, you'll win. That'll happen.
Revolution for unity through reparations.
Listen, white people, y'all need to stop voting for white candidate. Oh fuck no!
Oh wait.
One more white candidate, y'all.
One more.
And after that, that's like the next
the
step.
limit.
Yeah, that's the next step in reparations. It's like, y'all white people are banned from running for office. And yeah, here's the thing. And I saw someone said it before too, like that Ghazi previously posted under a different name and that he's a total Poe.
He's not. No, he's legit. Like I've watched for a long time. I'm really good at detecting Poe. And I've watched Ghazi for a long time. The dude is not Poe. Like, he believes everything that he's fucking saying. I absolutely believe it with every fiber of my being. Ghazi is one of the true brainwashed fucking masses. Like, he's real. He's real, man.
Yeah. I mean, there have been lots of, like, protest videos and everything. That's just too much for Poe.
Yeah, and honestly, too, Jeff, you've been doing enough of those hidden color streams to the point where you know they're real.
Dude, he and Tariq Nasheed fucking talk, dude. Ghazi Kodzo and Tariq Nasheed, they fucking talk on Twitter.
Wait, Tariq Nasheed as in, like,
Hidden Colors Tariq Nasheed.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fucking Black Alex Jones.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, no, that's Nazir Ra. Isn't it?
Tariq Nasheed is pretty much the same fucking thing as Nazir Ra.
I was thinking Nazir Ra when it is like, gold is what's some shit like gold is an element that it can enhance your spirit if you just ingest it. Some shit. It's like
ingest gold.
I don't even know. I mean, I'm just gonna go to motherfucker's channel.
Yeah, dude. I know.
So much.
Holy
Jesus.
shit. But yeah, no, just like yesterday, Ghazi was fucking tweeting to Tariq Nasheed, actually. And it was fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking out of control. Where was it? I'm gonna find this right quick.
Yeah, no, Tariq Nasheed isn't that other racist motherfucker, right? All right.
Yeah, Tariq is a fucking madman. He used to be a hip hop artist, which is hilarious. Oh, here we go. Okay, here, let me. You guys, you got the screen share open, so you can see what I'm looking at.
No, it's too small. I can't see it though.
Oh no, I see that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Edward Crawford is dead. Found his car shot to death.
Ghazi Kodzo retweeted this from Tariq Nasheed. In this iconic photo, late Ferguson activist Edward Crawford was not throwing burning cane at police. He was throwing it away from children. Where are the fucking children, Tariq? Where's the kids?
Oh no, it's the white kid behind him.
That's not a kid. That's a spooky ghost. I don't know what that is, but fucking
spooky ghost. That ain't no real. That ain't a black child. I mean, was the ghost of a black child?
That is.
What is going on?
It's the ghost of a grown-up black child. I mean.
Oh yeah.
He really is. Wait a second. Hang on. The adopted one, because I mean, white people need to stop adopting black babies.
Oh yeah, and he had the video. White people have to stop adopting black children. Yeah, no, it's fucking ridiculous. It's out of control.
Yeah, he is. Wait a second. Is that Sean King in that photo there?
No,
that's an actual black man. Never mind.
Yeah, I think that's an actual real black person. So
I was confused for a
I
second.
wonder what he thinks of Sean King. Right? Ghazi.
Oh my god, that would probably create a feedback loop and several of his processors would probably fry out.
Oh yeah, that'd be like a fucking singularity and he'd implode.
Yeah, it'd be. It's it's like the chicken and the egg questions. Like, what does a black supremacist think of Sean King?
Oh god!
Well, you can't have black supremacy without fake black people, but you can't have fake black people without black supremacy.
So you guys know how I do like those mailbag streams with me and Mems? We open stuff from our PO box. Somebody actually mailed me fucking Rachel Dolezal's book. I have the hardcover first edition of Rachel Dolezal's book. I have to read it now. I just don't know how to feel about it. I really don't.
No.
I don't know where
I mean, someone spent money on that shit. Jesus.
I'll read it. I mean, if they put the effort.
Hey,
in,
totally should.
Yeah.
Listen, let us know.
Listen, Undoomed. Weaves aren't cheap,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cheap weaves are.
All right, let's catch up on Super Chat real quick. Brown Coat Boaz, you gotta say Louisville like you had a stroke. How would that work?
Louisville.
I don't know.
Louisville. I guess that's how
yeah. Yeah, you got it. Nailed it.
Jarvis the best. Send us some love. Thank you, Jarvis. Bogsy Francis. Jesse Navel Gazer. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Page of Eels.
Is it naval gazer or naval gasser?
Naval Ghazi.
Naval Gazi.
The Benghazi naval. What?
Paige tipped us out and said, "Have my reparations, saints." We appreciate that. Uhuru, our sister. Uhuru. Bogsy Francis.
You know,
Jesse...
they say those are the original niggas. So I'll take all that money. I'll take all that money, Jeff. You owe me too, by the way. The Finns, the way you guys participated in the Holocaust,
dude,
and the way you made us build
Finns are the blackest people on the planet. Come on.
The way Finns made us build their pyramids, I'll never.
There ain't nobody more black than the Finns. Are you fucking with me? Come on.
Wait a second. Hang on. Bringing it back around. Where are the pyramids located?
Finland.
Ghazi.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Bogsy Francis says Jesse did bend for Ghazi. Oh. I get it.
Is that on Pornhub yet?
It should be.
Probably.
It should be. I think it's on eFucked. I think I saw it on eFucked.
He just couldn't keep the mason jar in his ass long enough.
By the way, everybody, go check out eFucked. That's the second unsubbed channel.
eFucked is grossly underpatroned. I mean, it's quality content. I don't see why more of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
respectable.
I did actually teach the guy from eFucked. This is true. This is actually true. I taught the guy from eFucked how to make animated GIFs. That's actually totally true. I did. I fucking did.
And he's a porno dude.
Yeah. He was randomly asking, like, does anybody know how to make animated GIFs and shit? So I emailed him like, yo, bro, here's what you do and shit. And like, yeah.
Yeah. So now that if you ever see a GIF of a man breaking a light bulb in his own urethra, you have Jeff to thank.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Surprise anal gifts. Yeah, you're welcome, 4chan.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Yeah, and dude's just like looking in his own hard drive. He's like, oh, that's where all these came from.
Oh shit!
The dark recesses of a hard drive. It's so hard, though.
The home of Armored Skeptic.
Wait, what?
What?
No, Gonzo just commented, eFucked is the home of Armored Skeptic. Do you see what I did there? I used sodomy to surprise her.
Okay, with that, everybody, we'll leave. We'll let Undoomed have the final word for the night before we wrap this fucker up. Anything you want to say about our shenanigans tonight, Undoomed?
No, it's been great fun being here as always. Even though I haven't been on this particular stream before, but it's always great to hang out with you guys. Oh, yeah. And I think we should all take a pledge to unsub from Ghazi.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
No, sub to Ghazi, unsub from Russell Brand.
Oh.
That works too.
That works too. Fuck the truths. All right, everybody, we have been the YouTube Saints, your fucking chemo, what is it? What do you take, chemotherapy?
Yeah.
Chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Chemotherapy for the internet's cancer. I have been Jeff. My co-host is Nick. That was the most awkward fucking outro ever in the world. We love you very much. We'll see you fucking next week.
It's like
Good
checking
night,
out a Pier 1.
What is that supposed to mean? What does
Bye.
that even mean?
Bye.